In this video, we're going to talk about how to lose weight fast by setting up a healthy and sustainable diet. And this is going to be part 3 of a 4-part series I'm doing on my top 4 tips on how to lose weight and how to lose weight fast in 2021 and beyond. And if you missed part 1 and part 2, in part 1, I talk about knowing your why and having a big reason that compels you and pushes you emotionally to wanting to go after this journey to give you great results. And in part 2, I talk about setting goals, setting the proper goals that are going to push you and that are going to move you towards that weight loss goal that you have, and really knowing exactly what you want in this journey, being able to write that down and being able to attack that full force by setting proper goals. If you haven't seen those 2 parts, I will leave links in the description below so you can go back and access those. And then you can come back to this part 3 where we're going to talk about diet and how to structure a healthy, sustainable diet that's going to give you great results and give you fast results when you're going after trying to lose weight and get the physique that you want. Alright, so now we'll get into just really structuring a healthy diet for weight loss. And I'm going to give you guys 4 keys for how to do that, or my top 4 keys when it comes to diet that I have seen help me. And the first one is, of course, making sure that you are in a caloric deficit. And a caloric deficit just means that you're burning more calories than what you're taking in. So no matter what you're eating, or no matter what type of foods or diet that you set up for yourself that you enjoy, as long as you're in a caloric deficit and that your body is going to be burning more calories than what you're taking in, you will see great results in your weight loss period. So making sure you're in a caloric deficit is going to be very important. The second key I'll talk about is staying away from fad diets and, those quick, whatever, I don't want to call them schemes, but just diets that really take away like whole macronutrients and are just very, very, very restrictive, like your keto, like your Atkins, and, different diets like that. The main reason why I say to stay away from those is because they're just not sustainable. And I believe in setting up a diet that's not going to only give you great results, but also be one that you can incorporate as a lifestyle change, and one that, you literally 10 years down the line from now can still be eating the same way and will still be keeping yourself at a lean, healthy level. And most fad diets, they are not sustainable long term, and they're definitely not healthy long term. And I just don't believe in approaching your weight loss journey that way, especially because you don't have to, especially as long as you're in a caloric deficit. It's not necessary, and it's not something that I believe is going to be great for your body in doing that. So staying away from fad diets and things is a huge key that I have for structuring a healthy, sustainable diet for losing weight. Another key that I have is limiting the snacking and junk food and sugary drinks. Like, for a lot of people, if you just took a week and you just didn't snack and you took away a lot of your processed foods and you just stuck with whole food meals, cooked meals that are healthy and nutritious for your body, that alone, I bet you would see great results in doing. So limiting your snacking and just empty calories that you take in through sugary drinks and alcohol is going to be a humongous key that I believe you will see great results by doing, and that a lot of people sometimes struggle with. But when you do it, you will see great results in your weight loss. Another key that I have, and my last key that I have when it comes to structuring a healthy diet, is allowing yourself cheat meals and just days when you actually do eat what you want and you still leave in some leeway to have the foods that you enjoy. And I like to look at this as like a batting average. So say that, you eat four times a day for 7 days a week. So that's 28 meals a week. If 25 out of those 28 meals are healthy, but you have 3 meals where, you went out, you had some dessert, you had, some popcorn, you had your ice cream, whatever it is that you enjoy and like 25 out of 28 percentage wise is really, really good, right? Like, you shouldn't feel like you have to eat healthy 100% of the time. And I don't even think it's remotely sustainable for you to eat healthy 100% of the time in your weight loss journey. And quite frankly, you don't have to and you don't need to. So allowing yourself leeway to still have the things that you enjoy, but doing it in moderation, right? So if you look at it just as a percentage, like if 24 out of 28 meals a week, 25 out of 28, just however many times that you eat a week, which I definitely recommend eating at least 3 to 4 times a day. So that would be about 21 to 28 meals depending. As long as most of those meals are like 80 to 90% healthy, that in itself is going to be good enough for you to lose weight, and it's going to be sustainable for most people, because most people are going to still want to enjoy the things that they enjoy, but just do it in moderation. As long as you do that in moderation, you will still be in a caloric deficit, which ultimately, as long as you're in a caloric deficit, I cannot stress that enough. Just whatever you do, make a diet that's healthy, make it one that's sustainable, make it one that's nutritious, giving you a lot of nutritional value, whole foods, cooked meals, taking away a lot of the processed foods, the sugar, the alcohol, and all that stuff, and just focusing on the health aspect and staying away from fad crash diets that are going to just be really restrictive and not allow you to take in some of the foods that are going to be very nutritious for you for quick results. As long as you do those things, you will see great results in your weight loss, and you're going to feel a lot better throughout your weight loss journey. You're going to feel way less, hungry, and you're just going to overall have a much better and faster process and results when it comes to a diet and structuring out a good diet for your weight loss journey. And a bonus key I have for structuring a healthy, sustainable diet for weight loss is going to be making sure you incorporate a diet that's going to be high in protein and fiber. When you structure a diet that's going to be higher in protein and fiber, you're going to ultimately feel less full throughout the day, or you're going to feel more full throughout the day, And when you're feeling more full throughout the day, that's going to ultimately lead you to taking in less calories because you won't be eating as much. And when you're not taking in as many calories, it's going to be much more efficient for you to be in a caloric deficit, which is the name of the game when it's going to come to, losing weight with the diet. So incorporating higher protein and higher fiber foods into your diet is going to be an important key for structuring one for weight loss. And just different examples of high protein foods that I like are going to be things like chicken, going to be things like fish, salmon, tuna, things like that, and turkey as well are all really good protein sources that are going to be lean and low on calories. And some good high fiber foods are going to be things like oatmeal, going to be things like brown rice, quinoa, and potatoes. So those are just some different things that I personally like. Doesn't really matter what you choose, just incorporating different foods that are going to be higher in protein and fiber are going to be a big key for helping you lose weight and lose weight fast and sustainably in your weight loss journey. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of part 3 of this video on how to lose weight. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys got any value from that, definitely be sure to leave a like. Definitely be sure to comment on just some other questions you may have about diet, especially if you guys have questions about if certain foods are okay or just different foods that you might have questions about to incorporate. I definitely didn't get too deep into this video, but if you have questions about those things, I would love to answer those for you guys. So you can leave a comment if you have any concerns about setting up your diet to further help you. Definitely be sure to subscribe, as well as I'm always uploading new content every week to give you guys efficient workouts, fitness and wellness tips, and just help increase your faith and become the person that God made you to be. I'll also leave some different workout playlists I have in the description below and on some different end cards. I have a lot of fitness content uploaded just with great efficient workouts that's just going to further help you along your fitness and wellness journey. So I'll definitely leave some links and some videos up so you guys can check those out as well. And to end, I just want to give you guys this verse. And this verse is 1 Corinthians 6:19, which says, "Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body." I want to give you guys that verse because I just believe it's so important that we treat our body like a temple, because I believe when we really treat our bodies like a temple, we take care of our health, we take care of our wellness, and we take care of our bodies in all aspects, that truly strengthens your connection with God, and it allows you to be able to live out the purpose that God has for you way more effectively. So I just encourage you guys to treat your body like a temple, continue going after your health, continue going after your wellness, and continue pursuing after the things that God has for you, because God has a big plan for your life. And I definitely believe that the more that you focus on your health, the more and stronger your connection will get with that, and the better that you will become. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.